The games begin. Yeah. Come walk in my shoes. I done paid all my dues. I got something to prove. All in, nothing to lose. I was born for this. From day one, I wanted it. We got it. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping it. Let the games begin.
Alrighty, that was such a great video there to hype up the girls' season.
Yep.
So,
well done by Cameron Jackson.
Oh, absolutely. Great job by our fellow announcer here, Cameron.
Great job on the
Great
video.
job on that video.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. And, I thought the Lady Lions did a really good job with the video. So.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about the Lady Lions starting lineup tonight. So we're going to assume they go with the same five of Annika Marlowe and Bradley Mutchell, Lexi Morris, Belle Gossett, and Jen Kaloff, who has been starting over the injured Sophia Doris. So let's talk a little bit about what the Lady Lions are, what they're looking like so far. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I really think the junior Bradley Mutchell is off to a great start, averaging 10 points per game, along with 2 defensive rebounds as well. I really think Bradley Mutchell is doing a great job, help lead with Annika Marlowe and all the seniors.
All right. Well, what about Annika Marlowe? What do you think Annika Marlowe is doing this year so far? I believe she's averaging
10 as well.
10 points?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I thought. 10 points.
Yep.
The Lady Lions as a team coming in off of a win against the Beech Grove Lady Hornets. I was not there for that game. Sam, you were. Tell us a little bit about that game.
It was definitely a bounce back from their Mount Vernon game in which they lost, but they beat Beech Grove by I think 43, if I'm not mistaken. So they really came back and made a point.
That's quite a victory. Now, Cameron, let's talk a little bit about the foreign exchange student Jen Kaloff. Let's talk about her play a little bit here in these first few games.
Sure. So I think the Lady Lions lost some key figures last year and graduated. Some didn't come out this year. So I think Jen Kaloff coming in from Spain, I think she's really played a big part in this team this year. Honestly, she's a small guard. She's just like the rest of them, but she's shifty. She makes good decisions. She really knows how to play American basketball. So I think she keeps up what she's been doing. I think the Lady Lions are going to continue to see success here.
I want to know, what do you guys think our keys to success are tonight for the Lady Lions to win this game against a fairly tough New Pal Lady Dragons team? They have one player averaging 27.5 points a game, Isabella Gizzi.
Yeah.
What do you think their game plan is to stop her tonight?
Well, they definitely need to shut her down for sure. Averaging 27 points is pretty crazy for high school basketball.
I believe she dropped 40 the other night.
40, yeah.
40, yeah. The past 2 games, she's 67 points, 40 and 27. So I think shutting her down is definitely key. It's the biggest key. And then rebounding.
Yeah, rebounding.
Rebounding for me.
They don't have a whole lot of height there.
Their size is just not the best. And
Looking at
looks to be a little tall here tonight.
Agreed.
So rebounding will be key.
Well, if we stick with the New Pal Lady Dragons, we talk about, they have Gizzi, they have a few other players on their roster.
Elena Miller.
Yeah,
she's averaging, I believe she's having 13 points per game. So
we got a great accompaniment to Isabella Gizzi scoring.
Agreed.
All right, we've got about 9 minutes left until the game starts. Let's just talk about the atmosphere in here. We've got a Western-themed cheer block tonight for the Lady Lions game.
Yeah.
We've got a kid holding a horse over there. Looks like a fake horse. We just got a lot of students out here ready to cheer on their Lady Lions.
And the band's getting into it too. As they're very loud right now. And bring good energy to the environment.
Always play good music, the band does.
Oh yeah.
Well, if we stick to talking a little bit more about the atmosphere, I just want to talk more about just the impact that COVID had on the year. Last year and into this year, just seeing so many people back in here, it's just great to see. It really is.
I mean, my junior year, we were used to playing with just our parents in the crowd, and now we got the stands are filling up. So.
I think the band coming back is also a really big part. The band coming back is a really big part. They just bring energy. They give the girls positive vibes.
I'm enjoying the song they're playing too. It's one of my personal favorites.
The RCHS Athletic Council, a council of about 10 to 15 kids, hand-chosen by the athletic director, Mrs. Morris. And we delivered cookies to the band today in appreciation of all the hard work they do and all the games they show up. You know, they really grind out. It's a long season for them, from football season to national season, stuff like that.
Making that transition from their marching season to pep band season, absolutely.
Well deserved.
Both the Lady Lions and Lady Dragons are, you know, getting their last warm-ups in here. We're about to reach the 7-minute mark before the game starts. If we talk a little bit more about the Lady Lions, let's just talk about some of the individuals they got coming off the bench, some of the key pieces that could play a big factor in the game today. We start with Cassidy Teller. She could come off the bench and make a pretty strong impact, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I agree. For sure. She definitely brings a lot of energy to the court. And then Belle Gossett. I mean, Belle Gossett's coming off the bench with averaging 6 points per game and 2 rebounds. So that's I'd say that's pretty solid for a 6-man off the bench.
You know, I think the Lady Lions, a good thing about them this season, they have a lot of depth. They have a lot of girls that have started before, a lot of girls that have played varsity before. They know what they're doing, but they're also really young, so it kind of evens out there. So we'll see what the experience brings.
Absolutely. Graduating all the seniors that they did the year before, I think they're doing a pretty good job so far this year, playing with what they got, right?
Yeah, especially coming off a regional finalist. Yeah. Pretty impressive.
So, if you look, like we mentioned the Lady Lions starters, we may have an idea here of what the New Pal Lady Dragons starting lineup would look like. With Elena Miller, number 5, getting the start. Obviously, Isabella Gizzi going to start tonight. We believe that Allie Blum might start tonight. Again, we are not sure on the starting lineups.
What about number 15, Kelly?
I believe, Rachel Kelly, I believe, starts tonight. And I think 34, Vivian Miller? I'm not sure exactly how you say it.
I personally know Vivi. She's a hometown friend in Michigan, so I don't think she'll be here today because I believe she's on a cruise. So,
looks like somebody will have to step up in her spot.
Yeah, I wonder who that will be.
All right, well, we've got a little over 5 minutes until the introductions as well as the anthem, and then we'll tip off this Lady Lions basketball game.
Coach Marlowe and Coach Gizzi over there chatting it up as we hit the 5-minute mark here before the game starts. Two Indiana coaching legends right there that are going to go down. As Rushville comes back on the court and New Pal exits the court.
Rushville coming back out to shoot their free throws. To get those last minute shots in before the coach calls them over to, talk a little bit about what they want the girls to do. Now, we talked a little bit about the Lady Lions and their keys to success tonight. What about the Lady Dragons? What do they need to do to try and seal this victory over the Lady Lions?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously keep rebounding. I mean, they're tall enough that they can rebound a lot, and they obviously get a lot of rebounds with the height of the Lady Lions, but I think rebounding and getting those second chance opportunities are very important for them.
And they also just flat have to stop Isabella Gizzi.
Yeah.
27 points a game. That's hard. That's hard talent to come by.
It is. Yeah.
You got to be willing to step up to the plate and defend her well.
Yeah.
keep her out of the scorer's book.
And I believe me and Carter here on the scout team, we helped the Lady Lions prepare for this game tonight.
I actually got the opportunity to pretend to be Isabella Gizzi.
Exactly.
Me being left-handed as well as her, I was asked to play as she would play. We did our best to prepare the girls to the best of their abilities.
Agreed.
Well, curious to see tonight how they do against the girls. So the keys, like we said, the keys to success, stopping Gizzi. We've got to for the new. Oh my goodness.
New Pal?
New Pal, thank you.
Yep.
The New Pal Lady Dragons, the keys to winning the game is Gizzi's got to get going.
Yep.
And if not, somebody's going to have to step up in her spot. If the Lady Lions play lockdown defense against Gizzi, who's going to step up to the plate and tay and fill those shoes?
Where are those 30 extra points going to come from if the Lady Lions stop stop Gizzy, which I think they are very capable of doing.
Yes, they have. They've got a few girls on that team that can really lock up. They really do.
Am I looking at Sophia Dora back out there?
I believe you are. Although
Really?
I don't know. I actually talked to her before the game. I think she said she's eligible to play at their game next Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So I don't believe she's playing tonight, but she will be playing in their next game on Saturday when I believe they go to Jennings County, I believe it is. After Thanksgiving, we do have Thanksgiving coming up. We haven't talked about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We got Thanksgiving. I enjoy Thanksgiving. Do you enjoy
yeah.
Thanksgiving?
Absolutely.
Who
doesn't?
I enjoy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So what's your guys' favorite Thanksgiving meal? Food?
Food? Well, my grandma makes these like cheesy potatoes. Like,
Okay.
It's like a hash brown mixed in with cheese.
Yeah.
And I love it. I really do. Although sometimes she saves them for Christmas, which is okay with me. But if that's not there, I'll probably chicken and noodles maybe. I'm a big chicken or green bean casserole.
Yeah.
I do like me some green
Green bean casserole is delicious.
What about you,
you,
Sam?
Smitty?
Well, I gotta go original. I gotta go with the turkey. I mean, the turkey's delicious.
Turkey.
You're that
But-
kind of guy, aren't you?
The Bob Evans mashed potatoes. I mean, can't get enough of them. How about you, Cameron?
I'm gonna go against the grain here. I'm a big stuffing guy.
Okay.
Really?
Stuffing.
I like
Wow.
stuffing.
That caught me by surprise.
I didn't
It's,
expect that out of you.
unpopular opinion, but
Yeah.
I'm a stuffing guy.
I'll agree
Grandma
with you.
makes egg ones.
Wow.
I'll agree with you. It's an unpopular opinion. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of stuffing.
Yeah, neither am I.
Looking forward to the overall meal, so we'll see how it goes this year.
So, are you guys going anywhere special for Thanksgiving, or is it at the household this year?
We are having ours in a different spot with COVID. We wanted a bigger area.
Yeah.
But that's one of ours. The other one's the same place at my grandparents' house.
Right.
What about you?
Yeah, sorry.
I should have asked.
No,
My
it's okay.
apologies.
Both of the Thanksgivings are actually at my parents' house, at the mom's house, and the father's house on Sunday. So, got some traveling to do, but it'll be worth it.
What about you, Cameron?
I'm just having mine at my house again this year, so it's a good tradition. Looking to keep it that way. Deep frying a turkey out in the barn.
Oh, yeah.
It's always
Oh,
the way to
yeah.
go.
There we go.
That is the way to go.
Yep.
All right, we've got about 20 seconds here until introductions. We might actually start early. I'm not 100% sure. Nope.
Oh, we got the sportsmanship announcement coming up.
Yes, we do.
Belle Gossett,
All right,
it is her turn.
We will do these sports announcement, the anthem, as well as starters, and we will get this game underway.
At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem. Presenting tonight's national anthem is the RCHS Rockin' Regiment under the direction of Mrs. Heather King.
like to introduce the new Pal Lady Dragons. Non-starters tonight are number 12, Taylor Kelly, number 24, Ella Holman, number 45, Nevaeh Gephardt, and number 32, Kylie Marinette. The starting lineup for the Lady Dragons, number 5, Elena Miller, number 11, Isabella Jeezy, number 13, Allie Blum, number 15, Rachel Kelly, and number 20, Tyler Whitaker. The Lady Dragons are coached by Sarah Jeezy. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet, put your hands together for your Rushville Lady Lions. On the roster tonight, number 4, Cindy Tush. Number 10, Cassidy Tellis. Number 12, Kylie Herbert. Number 21, Sophia Dora. Number 44, Erica Kuhn. Number 23, Olivia Smith. And number 33, Audrey Engel. Our future Lady Lions tonight are Vera Duty, Gracie Wall, and Lucy Eaton. And now for the starting lineup. Starting guard, junior number 25, Jen Kaloff. Starting forward, senior number 20, Lexi Morris. Starting forward, junior number 24, Belle Gossett. Starting guard, junior number 3, Briley Munchel. And starting guard, senior number 22, Annika Marlowe. The Lady Lions are coached by Melissa Marlowe and Mike Cox.
When I went down there, I stepped wrong on this guy.
And those teams are raring to go here. Those teams are raring to go here, Smitty, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I feel like it's going to be a really good game.
I think it's going to be a good one. What do you think, Cameron? We got a good game in our hands.
Oh, I'm sure we do. Two hard-fighting teams that are not going to go down without a fight. So let's see what the Lady Lions can do here.
I'm curious to see who starts out on Gizzy.
I am too. And New Pal wins the tip. Gizzy has the basketball in her hands as she brings it up. Oh, she pulls it right away. Very quick shot, and that was no good. Rebound batted around and picked up by Jen Kaloff. And the Lady Lions are right back on to the other end. Now Marlowe swings it over to Munchel. Munchel looks to drive left. Now picks up the dribble and gives it to Kaloff up top. Kaloff kicks it to the corner. Marlowe will try a three. That's good! And the Lady Lions are on the board first with a three-pointer by Annika Marlowe.
That's a great way to start the game. They got to keep moving the ball like that and keep playing like that as the game moves on.
Agreed.
Another quick shot by the New Pal Lady Dragons.
Looks like New Pal's trying to play really quick here.
They're trying to hit a lot of threes.
Yep.
Now Gossett up top to Kaloff, who looks to drive. Swings it to the corner. Munchel looks baseline, nothing there. She has an open jumper, thinks about it, now swings it over to Kaloff. Kaloff picks up her dribble, swings it over to Marlowe. Marlowe looks to drive middle. And she'll kick it over to Munchel. Munchel on the wing. She'll drive back middle. Give her a little elbow, swings it to Kaloff, who goes up for the floater, no good. Rebound batted around. Kaloff battling in there, but it's taken away by number 5, Elena Miller. Miller all the way to the other end. Ball stripped out of her hands as she goes up for the layup by Briley Munchel, but it will stay with the New Pal Lady Dragons. Gizzy will inbound. Guarded by Marlowe. Now. And play resumes. Gizzy looks to inbound and does so up top to number 5, Elena Miller. Miller looks to drive right. Nothing there. She'll kick it over to Gizzy. Now Gizzy gets a screen from Kelly. Now she'll look to drive. Looks to drive again. Marlowe with tight pressure, but it's not enough as Gizzy gets
That
a
is
layup.
tough.
It's a good basket by Isabella Gizzy. Kaloff trying to split the double team out of the press. New Pal showing press here early. She just couldn't keep her feet down.
Yep.
And the ball will go back to the Lady Dragons. 3-2 here with 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Only a minute and a half in. Now Gizzy with the basketball brings it up across the timeline. Gizzy gets a screen. Guarded by Munchel. It's good defense by Munchel there. She swings it over to Miller. Miller now looks to drive middle and does so. Dumps it off to number 13. That's Blum up for the shot. No good. Rebound taken by Kelly. Oh, and she throws it away. A costly turnover there as it's an over and back call, and it will go to the Lady Lions.
Now, do these plays look very familiar, Carter?
I've got to say they do look a little familiar.
Oh, yeah.
I knew exactly what was coming right there.
I
did. I knew exactly what was coming. Jen Koloff will inbound for the Lady Lions. She gets it into Morris. Morris now over to Marlowe. Marlowe will pull from 7 feet out.
She's feeling it today.
Monica Marlowe from downtown. Her second three-pointer of the game. Now the Lady Dragons looking to go quickly here. A quick three taken by, looks to be, I cannot see her number, 20-something. In any case, the Lady Dragons still have the basketball. Now Miller looks to drive. Good move as she drives to her left. Goes up for the shot, and she will be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. That is number 5, Elena Miller, who will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. And I believe that is number 20 on the Tyler Whitaker, I believe is who that is. New Pal will shoot a pair of free throws here. I gotta say, I like what I'm seeing so far from the Lady Lions.
Agreed.
They're playing some pretty solid defense. Been beat a couple times. Off the dribble, but for the most part, they've been doing a pretty solid job so far.
I would have to agree with you, my friend. Looks like Cassie Tells will be coming in the game for Belga. No, apologies, Lexi Morris. No. Wow.
Neither. Annika Marlowe will take a seat.
Wow.
Annika has both baskets for the Lady Lions, and she'll take an early break.
They were tricking me.
They had you fooled.
Yes, they did.
The Lady Dragons show a press here as they inbound the ball to Munchel. Munchel swings it over to Morris. Morris, who swings it, throws it up ahead to Koloff to Tellis on the block for the layup. That's good. Great way to break it.
Oh, yeah. That was well executed there.
Now, Isabella Gizzi with the basketball, gives it over to Miller. Miller swings it over to Kelly. Kelly now to Gizzi.
I'm surprised she didn't pull that.
Corner. That's Whitaker for 3, and that's good.
Point basket, number 20, Taylor Whitaker.
Taylor Whitaker with a 3-point basket.
You know, the Lady Dragons are looking to speed up the Lady Lions here with this press. Last possession, the Lady Lions did a good job to break the press. Broke the press and got 2 points off of it, but this time they traveled. So let's see if they can keep the memo going and breaking the press.
Keep up that pressure. Gizzi inbounds the ball. She'll get a screen, and she'll get it right back on the wing. She looks to shoot, now drives left, gives it to Miller. Miller looks to drive again, now gives it over to Whitaker, who swings to the corner inside. There's Miller again on the inside. Throws up a shot off the backboard.
Tough shot.
That is a good shot from Elena Miller. Inbounder to Lexi Morris. Morris getting guarded by Whitaker here. Now swings it across court to Jen Koloff. Koloff up ahead. Oh, Cassie Tellis just couldn't get her hands on it.
If I'm not mistaken, it looks like a diamond press.
I believe it is. I believe that's exactly what it is. And the ball will go back to the Lady Dragons. Now Isabella Gizzi with the basketball. Brings it up across the timeline, guarded by Lexi Morris. Gets a screen. Now Gizzi. Gizzi drives left again, and an offensive foul will be called. Isabella Gizzi called for her first personal of the game. The cheer block's fired up over there. Lexi Morris to inbound as the Lady Lions will get the ball back. And they do so to Munchel. Now, Dragons showing that diamond press again, and it's broken. One pass as Belgossett gets it. Munchel wide open for 3. That's good.
Wow. 3 from the three-pointers.
The Lady Lions have come out scorching hot from beyond the arc. And they currently lead 11-9 here, halfway through this first quarter of action. Gizzi swings it over to Miller. Miller at the top of the key, guarded closely by Jen Koloff. Now gives it to Whitaker, guarded by Tellis. Drives to the middle, stops on a dime, and kicks it over to Allie Blum, who knocks down the jump shot.
Points, number 11, Allie Blum.
Now the Lady Lions again looking to break that press in one pass, and do so. Belgossett with the basketball, gives it back to Munchel. Munchel looks to drive. She will drive, now swings it to Morris. Morris couldn't hold on to it, and it will go back to the Lady Dragons. Just little butterfingers there, couldn't hold on to the basketball.
I'm surprised Annika Marlowe still have the game right now.
I am too. It looks like she's Kind of looks like she's battling something. Maybe she's having a rough time. Maybe she's feeling a little sick or something. I don't know. Now Gizzy, guarded by Morris again. Swings it over to Whitaker. Whitaker will dribble it back. Now give it to Gizzy. Gizzy swings it over to Miller, who will drive baseline. And a foul will be called on Jen Koloff. And the ball will stay down low to the New Pal Lady
Number
Dragons.
25, Jen Koloff, her first, team's second.
Gizzy to inbound. And, throws it away. She almost threw it away, but Whitaker does chase it down. And another foul will be called on the Lady Lions.
That is her third foul in 5 minutes.
Now
4
Rushville,
minutes.
I believe it
number
is.
10, Cassidy Tellis, her first, team's third.
3 team fouls here for the Lady Lions. 3:06 left in the clock. We're all tied at 11. And inbounded to Gizzy. And Gizzy will bring it up and across the timeline for the Lady Dragons. Now Gizzy looks to drive left. Will go back right. Give it to Miller. Miller gets a screen from Blum. Nowhere to go. Good defense by the Lady Lions. Whitaker over to Gizzy. Gizzy looks inside. Now swings it back up top to Miller. Miller, great move there. Nowhere to, didn't do anything with it though as she gives it off to Gizzy. Gizzy picks up her dribble and gives it back to Whitaker. Over on the right wing. And she'll bring it back up top. Looks to reset. Now looks to drive. And she'll swing it over to Miller. Miller guarded by Koloff. Gets a screen. She rejects the screen from Blum. Goes up for the floater. That's no good. Rebounds, batted around. Falls into the hands of Kelly. And she will be fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, they're shutting Gizzy down pretty good right now, but the rest of the team, like we were talking about, is starting to pull through.
Yes, they are. They are coming to play. It's almost expected, I feel
Right.
like. If you got a player averaging 27, 28 points a game,
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
At the line for
are you just going to
number
let her
5,
walk
Lady
across the
Miller.
floor and
Right.
pull it? I mean,
You almost got to do what the Lady Lions are doing right now. You got to stick with her and try and let the other team do what she's doing.
and you'd think every team would play her that way, right?
Right, you would think.
You'd think.
But somehow she still manages to get 40 a game.
Yeah. And Lexi Morris gets it up top to Jen Koloff, who gives it to Gossett, goes up for the layup. No good. No foul call. Gets it back, though, and she'll go to the line. It's a great offensive rebound there by Belle Gossett for another opportunity for a Lady Lions basket. 2:17 left in the first quarter.
Rachel Kelly.
Lady Lions currently trail by 1, 12-11. Gossett's first free throw is up and rattles around, no good. From what I've seen, the Lady Lions in the games that I've been to, they just struggled a little bit from the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree.
Gossett's second free throw. That's good. And she ties the game at 12. The Lady Dragons pushing quickly. Miller had it in the corner, now gives it back up top to Whitaker, who gives it right back down to Miller on the wing. Now Miller gives it up top to Gizzy. Gizzy looks to set up the offense, and does so, calls the play. Guarded by Morris, she'll swing it to Miller in the corner, who will look to drive baseline, but a travel will be called, and it will go back to the Lady Lions. I like the containment defense they're playing on. They're keeping her in front of and forcing her to go right because of that left hand.
Yep.
Morris inbounds the ball to Munchell. Now back to Morris, who swings it up to Jen Koloff, who's in a corner there.
Wow.
Great passing from the Lady Lions.
They are breaking this press like nothing.
They are eating it alive, and the Lady Dragons looking to push. Whitaker will try a three. That's no good, far off the back iron. Rebound, batted around, Jen Koloff on the floor. Bodies are on the floor. And Miller will go up 2 tries, no good. Rebound to Koloff. She'll give it to Munchell. Munchell will look to push. Munchell throws it ahead to Tellis. Tellis couldn't get her hands on it. Now it's batted around, and it'll be a jump ball. The ball will stay, looks to be with the Lady Lions. Morris calls the play there.
Sorry, the Lady Lions are, I'm very impressed with their play right now.
I've got to agree. They're
Very
doing
impressed.
a great job defensively.
Yep.
But you can't ever count out these Lady Dragons.
Wow.
As Munchell knocks down another three.
4 for 4 from beyond the arc.
The Lady Lions have come out scorching hot from the three-point line. Miller with the basketball. Guarded by Koloff. She'll drive to the right and dump it to Blum, who will pull up. That's no good off the front iron. Rebound to Munchell. Munchell looks up and will throw it up to Lexi Morris, who's got a layup, and she'll go to the line. Got a little too low underneath the basket there, but she still is able to go to the line and shoot fair.
There's a chip block once again, screaming, "You can't do that," and I have to agree.
Hey, she can't
She
do that.
can't do it.
She can't do it. She's not allowed.
She does it, it will be a foul.
It will be, which it was.
Right.
Now Lexi Morris at the line to shoot her first of 2. Looking for her first points of the game. And it rolls off the front iron and falls in.
2 for 3 from the free throw line for the Lady Lions so far.
Pushing their lead to 6 points here. It's 18-12 with 1:02 remaining in the first quarter of action. Lexi Morris' second free throw is up and no good. Rebound taken by Blum. Blum throws it up ahead to Gizzy, and Gizzy will look to drive. Looks at a shot too, but nothing there. Gives it to Blum, who looks to drive as well. And I believe another foul is called. Jen Koloff again. I believe, was that her second? Oh, never mind, it was on Gossett. I thought it was on Jen. Now Gizzy will inbound for the Lady Dragons.
I don't think they know they have a clock on.
I don't either. Gets it in.
That was close to
Miller.
5 seconds.
Miller now dumps it to Gizzy. And Gizzy looks. She's surveying the court here, looking to see what her options are, which I've got to say are pretty slim right now with this Lady Lions defense. Now Miller with it in the corner. Jen Koloff pokes it away. It will stay with the Lady Dragons. That's good defense. That is good defense.
That is,
from Jen
agreed.
Koloff. 35.8 remaining in the first quarter. Now Kelly throws it into Gizzy. Gizzy looks to drive to her left, and Will goes up. Looks like the fans wanted to travel, but instead she'll go to the line.
I don't think we've mentioned this yet, but Isabella Gizzy is a junior. Which
She is.
Yeah, which is very impressive.
Very impressive, averaging 27 points a game as a junior. Like I said earlier, it's just raw talent you come upon, you know what I mean? Gizzy's unable to knock down her first free throw. You think she's feeling a little bit of the atmosphere in here
Yeah, I
tonight?
think she is.
She might be getting a taste of the Rush County cheer block over there.
Oh yeah, good old Rushville.
I mean, they got the cowboy hats on, the Western theme.
That is a loud cheer block, but she goes 0 for 2 from the free throw.
The Lady Lions now back with the basketball. Oh, Gossett throws it away. Stolen away by Gizzy. Up for the layup, and that's good. An easy 2 for Isabella Gizzy.
Looks like they're pulling back the press here.
The Lady Lions will probably hold for 1 here with 14 seconds left to go. Munchell looking to get a screen from Morris. Oh, she looks at the shot. 8 on the clock. Kicks it to the corner. Jen Koloff looks at the shot with 5 on the clock. The floater no good. Battered around for the rebound. 2 seconds on the clock. So they've got to shoot the ball. And they don't get it off. The Lady Lions unaware of the clock there. Just didn't get the shot off in time. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. The Lady Lions currently lead the Lady Dragons 18-14. We'll be right back with the second quarter of action. And we're back here for the second quarter of action on the Lions Sports Network. Sam, let's talk a little bit about this first quarter. I mean, the Lady Lions really did a very good job defending Isabella Gizzy.
I agree. They did a great job defending her. The Lady Lions really did a great job overall in the first quarter. But one bad thing is they have 6 fouls already.
6 fouls
putting
early
them
to
in
the first
bonus,
quarter.
or is bonus 7?
It's next foul. The
Next foul.
will put
Okay.
them in the bonus.
Yep. But
Cameron,
6 fouls still isn't.
Not too
Yeah.
bad. No. Cameron, what are your thoughts on that first quarter?
I thought the Lady Lions did pretty well. I think they need to consider their turnovers and start being more cautious with the ball. But overall, holding Isabella Gizzy to 4 points in 1 quarter, I mean, that's pretty good. Lexi Morris has been doing a pretty good job on her. So let's see if this can keep up here in the second half.
See if that continues. The second quarter just gets underway here. Morris guarding Gizzy, gets screened. Now Gizzy dumps it off to Kelly. Kelly swings it over to Miller, and Miller will dump it back up to Plum. Plum looks to drive, swings it to the corner, but another foul will be called.
That will be the bonus.
That will be the bonus. And
I think the fouls will be killer for them in this.
it is going to be. It's almost a few of the players are getting into foul trouble. The Lady Lions. I mean, Bell Gossett with 2 here already in the second quarter. And like you said, already being in the bonus. I mean, we're 19 seconds into this this second quarter.
That could be the difference of the game right there.
Allie Plum at the free throw line, shooting the 1 and 1, and she hits the first. She'll prepare for the second. Coach Marlowe's got to have these girls rattled up for this game. I mean, knowing how talented of a player Isabella Gizzy is, I mean, she's got to have a star-solid game plan to compete with these Lady Dragons.
Oh yeah, which she is doing very well as of right now.
Let's see what adjustments the Lady Dragons may make in the second half.
Yep.
Now Koloff with the ball after Muncher brought it up across the timeline. She gives it to Tellis at the top of the key. Swings it over to Morris. Morris looks to drive, now gives it to Muncher back on the wing. Muncher thought about the shot, now swings it over to Jen Koloff. Koloff now driving, kicks it to Morris. Morris on the wing, she'll look to drive, and she'll dump it off again to Muncher. Muncher gets a screen from Tellis, thought about the 3, now kicks it to the corner. Koloff on the baseline, shooting a little floater, that's over the rim and no good. The rebound taken by Kelly. Kelly gives it up to Gizzy, who brings it across the timeline. Now Gizzy, up the top, gives it to Miller. Miller gives it to Kelly, back up to Miller. Miller on the wing, she'll look to drive right again. Dump it off to newly checked into the game, Taylor Kelly, who checked in as the Lady Dragons missed the shot there. Rebound taken by Munchell. Munchell kicks it to the corner. Gossett thought about a 3, now look to drive, but nowhere to go. Good defense by the Lady Dragons. Now gives it to Munchell, who then sets a, Gossett set a screen for her. Munchell's floater was no good on the drive. The ball out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Lions.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Annika Marlowe, but she still hasn't seen minutes since, what, 4 minutes in the first quarter?
No, she has not. She hit those first 2 threes of the game, and we haven't seen her since.
Yeah.
Let's hope she's doing all right. Hope nothing's wrong. Now Morris with the ball. She'll look to drive. An excellent move there, and a foul will be called. The Lady Lions will have the ball out of bounds. They lead by 2 here, a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Taylor Kelly, her second, team's 4th.
It's also been a while since the Lady Lions have had a sub in a while as well.
They made that sub early with Tellis, and I don't believe they've subbed since. Now they inbound the ball. Munchell. Oh, a fake handoff by Morris, but I believe it was blocked from behind, but the rebound by Gossett's up and no good. They had 2 opportunities to score there, just couldn't put them through. And now we have a timeout. I believe we have an injured New Pal player. That is number 15, Rachel Kelly, a senior guard. She is able to get up on her own, under her own control. That's good to see. She's very quick to get up. Let's hope it's nothing too serious. And just like that, we'll be back to action. 6:15 left to go here in the second quarter. The Lady Lions currently lead the Lady Dragons 18-16.
Does she have to go out? Is that one?
I believe she's. Is she bleeding?
She's
I cannot
bleeding.
see. If she's bleeding, then yeah, I think she does have to check out. Well, in any case, she did check out into the game. Is I believe maybe her sister. It's either her sister or it's just a coincidence that there's another girl on the team with the same last name. Oh, great defense by the Lady Lions. Riley Marshall comes up with the ball. She pushes in transition. Morris swings it over to Morris in the corner, but Morris has it poked away. Good defense there by Whitaker. Oh, but it's battered around, and the ball will fall out of bounds, and it will go back to the Lady Lions.
And here comes Annika Marlowe finally after 6 to 7 minutes of sitting, and for Cassidy Tellis.
Yeah, Marlowe does check back into the game here. I'm interested to see how her minutes are going to be played. Again, we're not sure what's going on here, but she did find Munchell in the corner, but that three-pointer is no good.
That is her first 3 they've missed this game.
Gizzy throws it up ahead to Whitaker, who looked to drive, gives it back to Gizzy at the top of the key. Gizzy, that's a tough move inside. The basket, but they'll wave it off. That's a travel. That's a tough basket there by Isabella Gizzy, but just took one too many steps.
Yep. Isabella Gizzy looks very frustrated with herself right now.
She does. She looks very aggravated. Cheerblock's still fired up like they have been all game. Marlowe up across the timeline, gives it to Koloff on the wing. Now swings it to the other wing to Marlowe again. Marlowe looks to drive, and gives it back to Koloff. Koloff looks to drive middle, swings it to the corner. Marlowe will try a three. That's no good off the back iron. Rebound to Plum. Excuse me. Now Gizzy with the ball. Gives it to Whitaker in the corner, guarded closely by Marlowe. Good aggressive defense there by Marlowe. She gives it back up top to Gizzy, guarded by Morris. Gizzy looks inside. Now dribbles it out, calls the play. Looking to set up the offense here. Oh, Gizzy will pull up for three. That's no good. Rebound taken by Koloff. And the Lady Lions have the ball back up across the timeline. Ooh, a great give and go opportunity, but just not a straight perfect pass as it should be. That was Utah Lady Dragons, just a quick shot. A lot of quick action here as the Lady Lions have the ball after a miss. Oh, Bell Gossett with the basket plus the foul. And Bell Gossett will go to the line for the potential and one opportunity.
I have to say, the Lady Lions are rebounding very well today.
They are. And it just looks like they've gotten into the head of Gizzy.
Yeah.
A lot of action went on there after I got caught up in the action. Couldn't exactly get the words out of my mouth.
Yep.
We had a missed layup by the Lady Dragons, and then a rebound taken. And the ball was pushed up ahead, I believe, in two passes all the way to Gossett, who went up for the layup.
Which led to a foul and one.
So very, very quick actions.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up in some cases.
Looks like there was a foul on during the free throw, so the New Palestine Dragons will be shooting 1-for-1.
Cannot see the number, but an idea. I believe that's Blum at the free throw line. Yes, it is. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. And Blum will score for the second. There are 4.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. The Lady Lions currently lead 20-17. Now those fouls are definitely a factor in this game. The Lady Lions with 8 fouls already. Oh, Marlowe with the rebound off the missed free throw, swings it up ahead to Munchell. Munchell picks up her dribble and gives it to Koloff. She looked to drive left, now looks right, back left. Now gives it over to Morris on the wing. Morris looking to drive to the basket and then kicks it to Marlowe in the corner. Now Marlowe will drive and kick. Munchell looking at the three. And then she looks to drive and gives it to Morris. Now Munchell will set a screen for Morris as Morris looks to work towards the basket. And she gives it back up to Marlowe. Now she'll set a screen for Marlowe at the top of the key. Marlowe another screen. Now Marlowe swings it over to Gossett in the corner. She'll set a screen. Gossett on the drive. Keeps her pivot foot down. Almost a travel there, but she gets it off to Koloff, who swings it over to Marlowe. Back up top. Now swings it over to Munchell on the wing. Oh, a skip pass over to Marlowe across court. There's nowhere to go. Good defense by the Lady Dragons. Oh, another poke. This Lady Dragons defense is ramped up here on this possession. Marlowe back across the timeline after the tip. Gives it to Munchell. Munchell looking at the three, and now she looks to drive. Does so, gets to that left hand up for the layup and good. Line for another potential and one opportunity.
That was a great defensive possession by the Lady Dragons, but also a great move by Bradley Munchell.
Oh, that's what we like to call good defense, better offense.
Yep. The Lady Lions were able to take off a minute and a half of gameplay and still come away with 2 points. So.
Unfortunately, the front, they missed the free throw there, so only the two. Now, back across on the other side of the court, Gizzy with the basketball for the Lady Dragons. The crowd is roaring up here as Gizzy has nowhere to go. Gives it to Whitaker. Whitaker, again, nowhere to go. Oh, now she gets the drive, so swings it over to the corner. That's Miller. Miller driving with the left, dumps it off to Blum. Now Blum drives again. A lot of driving here, and they throw it away. Owington Koloff almost throws it away, but a foul will be called on the Lady Dragons. And I believe that will put the Lady Lions in the bonus as well. 2:45 remaining here.
All trouble by both teams.
Should be the bonus, I believe. According to the scoreboard, it should be.
Looks like we have Lexi Morris coming in as a sub, possibly.
No, I think she was looking inbound the ball, I think, and then she didn't realize it was a bonus
Oh,
opportunity.
apologies.
Looks like Jen Clough will go to the line. Shoot, be 1-1. Again, 2:47 remaining in this first half.
Chassie, tell us the sub coming in for Annika Marlowe.
Comes back in for Marlowe. Marlowe will get another break here. You got to think there's something going on there.
Right.
She's been playing a pretty good game. Now Clough at the free throw line. Her first free throw of 1-1 is up in. Oh, she started running back on defense there. She's got one more in her. She's got one more free throw up there. Now she'll shoot the second of the 1-1. Trying to push the Lady Lion lead to 7, and does. 24-17 here. Gizzy back up across the timeline, gives it to Miller, who swings it back up top to Kelly. Gives it back to Gizzy on the wing. Now Gizzy back up top. Oh, Jen Clough with the steal. For the layup, it's good. Jen Clough. I had to sit back and watch I had to watch for a second. That was great execution there on the defensive end. And then a very quick shot by the Newfound Lady Dragons. The Lady Lions are looking to push again. Gossett with the basketball. Gives it to Munchell. A very quick shot by the Lady Dragons there, and it went right back to the Lady Lions. Now Tellis swings it over to Gossett. Gossett thought about the pass, now drives left. Oh, ripped out of her hands by Rachel Kelly. Now Kelly will bring it the other way. Looks ahead at Miller, was tipped. Oh, and she gets it to go. The pass was tipped, but it still fell into her hands, and she was able to finish that plus the foul. I believe the foul was on.
Rushville's number 20, Lexi Morris.
That was on Lexi Morris. And that's 3 fouls on Lexi Morris here in this first half. She's got to stop. She's got to stop fouling. So.
Looks like we got a sub coming in for Lexi Morris. Carter, can you see your numbers there? I can't see who that
I
is.
can't see her number. Hold on a second.
And she got a rebound coming off the bench.
And there's a basket there by the Lady Lions. Charlie Munchell with a basket. And the Newfound Lady Dragons back in on the other end.
Number 5, Elena Miller.
And we believe we have a timeout here taken by
So-
Alyssa Marlowe.
Audrey Engel was the sub that came in for Lexi Morris,
Audrey Angle checks in.
and she got a rebound right away. So
Immediate
great job.
impact.
Yeah.
Great impact. We've got a minute and a half here to go in this first half of action. The Lady Dragons currently trailing the Lady Lions by 7. I've just really been impressed
I know.
with their ability to take care of Isabella Gizzi on that offensive end. They've been
Agreed.
playing great defense out there.
Agreed. And the crowd and the cheer block, they're making the energy thrive here.
They're doing everything they can to help the Lady Lions get this win tonight, and so far, they've done it. They're doing it. They're doing exactly what they need to do in order to win this basketball game.
Yep. Like you said, I'm very impressed with their performance here so far.
Now back out here for more action. We've got a minute 36 left to go as the ball is inbounded to Munchell, and she will bring it up. Guarded by Gizzy. Now up across the timeline. Munchell with a nice behind the back move as she kicks it to Belle Gossett in the corner, who will take. I think she just got a little too eager there driving baseline. She turns the ball over on the travel. The ball will go back to the Lady Dragons. Now inbounded into the game here is Gizzy. She'll walk it up across the timeline. 1:20 left to go in this first half. Oh, Gizzy just a messed up dribble.
Don't hit her with the overrated chance.
The ball was batted around out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Dragons.
And here our overrated chance for Isabella Gizzi.
I'm not sure that's the smartest thing to do. I'm not sure that's the smartest thing to do. Isabella Gizzi could get hot at any minute.
That might fuel the fire for her.
Oh, just the Lady Dragons just can't hold on to the basketball right now. I think they're just all sorts. They're just confuzzled, I believe is the word I'm looking for. Maybe I'm not sure if that's even a word. In any case, oh, the ball stolen away. Cassidy Tellis, and she'll be fouled by Whitaker. The Lady Dragons just having a hard time catching the ball on the offensive end. It's I'm very surprised to see that. This team coming in, I believe they were 4-1 coming in. They're a good team. Something's got to have them rattled out there.
At the line for Lady Lions,
Cassie,
number
tell us
10,
what the line
Cassidy
should have been.
Tellis.
Excuse me, it'll be a 1-1. First free throw is up and no good. It hung on the rim for a while, but it was no good, and I believe an over-the-back foul will be called on Belgossett.
I believe that will be putting them in double bonus.
Here with 49.9 seconds to go in this first half.
The double bonus for the new Palestine Dragons. They will be shooting 2 free throws. Looks like Erica Kuhn will be coming in here shortly.
She'll get ready to check in. And at the free throw line for the Lady Dragons. This one's up and good for Taylor Kelly.
Erica Kuhn coming in for Belgossett.
Belgossett will get a rest. We haven't seen a lot of substitutions in the game. We haven't seen one too many.
Agreed.
Especially from the Lady Dragons side. They made about one substitution, I think, with Taylor Kelly coming in here. Oh, the second free throw was missed, but the ball was batted around and fell into the hands of Gizzy on the rebound. Now Gizzy, she's looking to drive with that left hand, but that Lady Lion defense is right there. She gets it to Miller. Now Miller to Whitaker. Whitaker with the ball. Now she'll look to drive to the wide side. Nowhere to go. Good defense as she gets it to Miller at the top of the key. We've got 28 seconds to go in the first half. Miller drives and kicks to Whitaker for that three-pointer. That's an air ball.
Audrey Engel with the rebound again. That's 2 for her already.
She's making an impact in there.
She is.
Munchell brings the ball back up across the timeline. I think the Lady Lions will hold for 1 with 14 seconds to go on the clock. They currently lead by 6 points. 10 seconds on the clock. Erica Kuhn will set Munchell a screen. Munchell looks left and drives right, gives it to Tellis. With 3 seconds on the clock. Tellis has got to shoot the ball here, and does so. Oh, but a double dribble is called. 0.6 seconds remaining in this first half. And I'm not exactly sure if they will get a shot off in time. I don't know if Gizzy will do so, and she won't even shoot it. And that'll end the first half of action here. The Lady Lions currently leading the Lady Dragons 28-22. We will take a short break and come back and talk a little bit about that first half. We got a lot to talk about, don't we?
Yes, we do.
You're listening to the Lions Sports Network, home of the Rushville Lions and Lady Lions. Here we are at halftime of the Lady Lions basketball game. Before we get started here, I think me and Sam kind of want an opportunity to go win a 2-liter down there. So you may see us down there on the court pulling up for 3. We're going to go try and win ourselves a pop. So we'll be back, and we'll talk more about this first half of the basketball right after this. Alrighty, welcome back to the Lady Lions basketball here. Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit, Smitty. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I did actually make a three. I did.
Yeah, unfortunately I came up empty-handed after 2 shots. They didn't look nice, but
I missed my first one, but
Yep.
I had the band. The band was
Yeah.
chanting my name.
How about it?
They were excited. They were ready to go. And I believe Cameron made one as well, didn't you? Did you get one to go?
yeah.
Like a Cam over here. I'm still hot. So
Just because you got one leg doesn't mean you can't still like it rain from
Exactly.
downtown, right?
yeah.
Well, how about this first half? This first half has been nothing short of exciting. I mean,
Isabella Gizzi, I don't know if she's having a bad game, but the Lady Lions are doing a really good job of keeping her off the perimeter and keeping her from out of the paint. I mean, she has 4 points in the first quarter, 0 in the second. So I think that's been the key to the first half. It's the Lady Lions are up 6.
Yeah, agreed.
we look at some of Rushville's points here. Looks like Bradley Mucho has 10 points here through the first half of play. The second leading scorer is Marlowe with those 2 threes early. She has 6 points. I'm interested to see how they play Marlowe in the second half.
Yeah.
Again, we're unaware of what's going on down there, but I'm interested to see how it plays out.
Yeah, the team is coming out. Marlowe isn't coming out.
Marlowe's not even on the
Yeah.
Marlowe's not even on the court right now.
And I mean, you got to give the New Palestine Dragons some credit. You know, Isabella Gizzi, most of their points, like 30 of their points, is empty-handed right now. So the rest of the team is actually showing up and backing up Isabella Gizzi.
Absolutely. Their leading scorer is Elena Miller with 8 points here in this first half. And followed by Allie Blum, who has 5. As we get ready to start this third quarter of action. I'm excited to see how this I'm excited to see how this game plays out.
Let's see how the New Palestine Dragons.
Well, especially with the Lady Lions now
Right.
short-handed with Marlowe. I'm not sure Marlowe's going back in.
Right. Let's see how New Pal adapts to the second half.
As the game gets underway, Mucho brought it up across the timeline and gave it to Gossett. Gossett gave it to Kaloff, who now swings it to Morris in the corner. Cassidy Tellis, who got to start over Marlowe. She has the basketball now. Looks to hand it off to Mucho, nowhere to go. Now gives it to Morris. Morris looks to drive baseline, but there's nothing to go there. She gives it to the cutting Kaloff, who's cutting into the basket. Swings it to Mucho back in the corner. Mucho looking to drive again. The Lady Lions are looking to drive and attack the basket here early. Guarded by Gizzi. That's good defense by Gizzi. Gives it to Morris. Morris inside. Up for the layup. Oh, it's no good. That's just unlucky, but an offensive rebound taken by Jen Kaloff. And Morris got the ball back from Kaloff and swung it over to Tellis. Tellis gives it back off to Kaloff. Kaloff now. Mucho gets a screen from Morris. As Kaloff swings it over to Gossett, who thought about a 3. In fact, was basically wound up for one, but didn't take it. Now swings it over to Kaloff, who drives and swings it to Tellis. Might have gotten away with a little bit of travel there, but Cassidy Tellis knocks down the jumper. Great offensive execution there by the Lady Lions. Took a whole minute off the clock there just for a nice, easy bucket. And now we see the Lady Dragons' first look on offense here in the second half. Gizzi gets a screen and looked to drive right, but had nowhere to go. She gave it off to Kelly, who had an easy lane to the basket. Very easy lane to the basket, wouldn't you say?
Looked like NBA defense right there.
Oh, man, that wasn't what we needed to see from the Lady Lions. And that was a wild shot there. I'm not even sure. It was just not controlled there by Bunchel. And all the way to the other end went Miller, but she just missed the layup. And I believe a travel is called on the offensive rebound. I think she just fell off the offensive rebound and got called for the travel there.
Here comes Donica Marlowe in for the first time in the third quarter for Lexi Morris.
My guess there would be she's having trouble with her blood sugar problems.
Yeah, I believe that doesn't she have something like that with blood sugar? Yeah.
Yeah, I did see her checking her phone a couple times over there. So.
Yeah, she started off hot and then hasn't been playing much since. So
yeah,
my guess.
With a 3-second violation. Wow. You don't see those a lot here, and at least we haven't seen it here in this game.
He was definitely watching for that.
Not a lot in high school basketball. You don't see that a lot.
No, not at all. The ball will go back to the Lady Dragons.
I have to say, Cameron, that is very good Fanta that you won down there.
I got the same drink, actually.
Oh, really?
I'm just not drinking mine.
Yeah.
I've got a water bottle. The Lady Dragons miss a 3. As Kelly, who clanks it off the iron. Rebound taken away by Gossett as a foul was called. I believe an over-the-back foul was called.
Looks like Tyler Whitaker will be coming in.
It's Tyler or Taylor. It's one of those two, I think.
Yeah.
The ball inbounded to Munchell. And the Lady Lions will have the basketball, bringing it back up across. We are 2 minutes into this third quarter. Lady Lions currently lead by 6 points. Munchell swings it over to Gossett in the corner, gives it to Koloff, who now swings it to Marlowe all the way over to Munchell, who went all the way across the floor there from corner to corner. Now Munchell back with the basketball. Swings it up top, and Koloff, one extra pass to Marlowe in the other corner. Marlowe back up top to Tellis, who swings it to Munchell. Munchell will try a deep three. Oh, that's no good.
Probably wasn't the best shot selection there from
it was a quick shot.
Yep.
Not exactly what the Lady Lions needed there. So far in this second half, the Lady Lions, other than that one defensive possession, when they gave up that easy layup to Kelly, I mean, they've been doing a pretty solid job. Miller looks and she will try a three. That almost banks in, but no good. Marlowe runs down the rebound. Marlowe looks to push as he kicks it up across the timeline. Tellis, 1 foot on the line, will try the two-pointer. That's no good. Ball batted around. Gizzy comes up with it for the New Pal Lady Dragons. She'll push in transition, stop on a dime, and pull up for three. It didn't get to the basket. Another air ball. She's just struggling out there.
Is.
That wasn't a bad shot either. I mean,
I believe it was blocked.
Was it? I couldn't exactly see. I couldn't tell, at least, if it was blocked or not. In any case, they still have the basketball as Gizzy has it in her hands once again. He kicks it to Miller in the corner, who drives and shoots the layup. And that's good, and she'll go to the line with the potential and one.
You know, in Gizzy's shadow, number 5 has been playing really good at stepping into her shoes. You know, I think she has 12 to 14 points, so she's been playing pretty well here.
Yeah, she's definitely stepping up for Gizzy, who is still at 4 points with 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the second half.
I believe now Miller has, there's just 10, maybe if she made that free throw, she has 11 points now on the night here. She is the Lady Dragons' leading scorer tonight. And Bradley Munchell just can't hold on to the basketball. It's taken away by Miller. Oh, but Munchell pokes it right back free. Great recovery there off of her own mistake.
Agreed.
She kicks it up to Marlowe, who gives it to Koloff in the corner off the transition. Back up to Marlowe on the wing. She'll swing it over to Munchell. Munchell looking to drive into the lane and does so. Blocked away by Miller. Miller's had a great sequence here of plays. The other way, here comes Kelly up for the little floater. That's no good, but an offensive rebound, and Marlowe hacked her, and she'll go to the line. It looks like a lot of the girls out there are a little tired.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen very many substitutions from either team.
Right.
Marlowe, her first, team second.
And I think it's starting to show throughout this game. Here, halfway through the third quarter.
You know, I think home really likes the hold 3-point lead. I think something's been holding them back, and we forgot about Sophia Dora coming off that injury. You know, she's dressed and ready, but she hasn't been playing. I don't think she's been in it at all in this game.
I don't think she has either. I'm not sure if she was supposed to play tonight or not, but in any case, she hasn't checked in.
She's dressed. She's sitting over there, number 21, second on the bench. So not really sure. Yeah, she could have been a big help. On here.
We have more blood. Uh,
30-second timeout called by Rushville.
Yeah.
30-second timeout. Not 100% sure. It looks like, I think it's blood.
Yeah, it looks like blood on her shorts, I believe, from maybe her lip or something.
Because our great trainer there, our great trainer Erin, she does everything she needs to get these ladies and the guys just ready to go.
Agreed.
She does a great job down there.
Agreed.
I've personally seen her quite a few times because I've had quite a few injuries here in my time at RCHS.
Yeah.
While we take this 30-second timeout as the teams take the court, I want to say shout out to our good friend Hirsch. He's in quarantine right now.
Oh, yeah.
He could be here with us tonight, but
He'll probably be working the computer back there.
Yeah.
The guy behind the scenes keeping the score back there.
Oh, yeah.
he would, but he's in quarantine sadly. We hope to see him back here soon with us.
Agreed.
Shout out Hirsch.
We missed him in scout team too.
Yeah, we do miss him. He's one of the best players on the scout team. Hirsch, we need you.
He is. He's a key player.
He is.
Key factor in preparing these girls for all their games.
Agreed.
Well, the New Pal Lady Dragons did knock down that free throw to cut it to a 1-point lead for the Lady Lions. Now, Rushville with the basketball. And Koloff has it on the wing. Swings it over to Munchell in the corner. Munchell looks at the jump shot. Now proceeds to look inside at Gossett, cutting to the lane, and that's good.
Basket number 24.
Great cut from Belle Gossett there, and it was a great angle.
Yeah.
She took a great angle on that shot. Now back on the other end, Lady Dragons. Here's Gizzy on a step back. Off the front iron, no good. And not an offensive foul, but just a foul in general off the rebound. And it will go back to the Lady Lions, who now hold a 3-point lead here. 3:24 left in the third quarter.
So far, this is just a bad, not a good day for Isabel Gizzy, as Annika Marlowe is actually being taken out for Lexi Morris.
Checks out again. Morris will come back in. Morris playing with, I believe, 3 fouls here from that first half.
Yeah.
Can't start hacking at people.
But she's doing a great job on Isabel Gizzy, though. She's definitely helped contribute to locking her up and keeping her within 4.
Now Morris now actually has it in the corner here. Nowhere to go. Cassidy Tellis. Tellis gives it to Koloff. Koloff looks left, now drives right, kicks it to Munchel. Munchel thought about the 3, gets it back to Jen. Now Jen looking to drive again and kick. We've got a whistle, and a foul will be called on the Lady Dragons.
Foul on Newhouse, number 12, Taylor Kelly.
Foul will be called on Taylor Kelly. She has 4 fouls here in this game.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a sub in.
I believe she's been the only sub for them off the bench.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to be coming in for her.
I don't believe so. And looks like we're having a conversation here with the referees. I think they were trying to figure out who the foul was on, maybe.
Okay, here comes the sub for.
At any rate, the ball is back now, looking to be inbounded. Oh, a bad pass from Lexi Morris. I think it might have been tipped. Back to the Lady Dragons on the other end. Here's Miller, a little floater, a runner maybe in the lane. In any case, it's no good, but an offensive rebound. Here's Taylor Kelly. He gives it to Whitaker, who drives baseline, guarded by Tellis. Kicks it over on the baseline to Miller. Miller will try a jumper. That's no good, but another offensive rebound.
You know, as we spoke about earlier, key to this game is rebounding. The Lady Lions are not doing a very good job of that this half. They're only up 3. I mean, this could go either way.
2 offensive rebounds given up right there on that offensive possession alone. And Lexi Morris now with 4 fouls in this game. I think Erica Kuhn is more than likely going to check in for her. We don't want her to foul out of this game, especially not 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. We've still got a whole another 8 minutes to play.
The key, like I said earlier, she's been a key factor to keeping Isabella Gilly under double digits, actually.
And she's going to have to check out there as Erica Kuhn comes in. As well as, I believe, Blum comes back in. Allie Blum checks back in for Taylor Kelly.
I wonder if they'll put Jim Califf on Isabella Gilly or rather much.
I could see that. Yeah. I could see that because it seemed that Marlowe and Morris were the 2 main defenders on her, so I'm interested to see who they put on her. And then Marlowe brings it up across the timeline, kicks it to Gossett in the corner. Gossett picks up her dribble. Has nowhere to go, kind of trapped here in the corner. Had the ball for a long time, and a 5-second violation will be called. A lot of the fans disagree with that one there. The cheer block is, they're in the game, but the second half has not been anything like the first half. The second half has been very defensive from both teams.
Agreed.
2:05 left to go in the third quarter. Gizzy gets a screen from Blum. Now swings it up to Miller. He gives it over into the side to Whitaker as Miller cuts through. She'll get a screen from Kelly. Oh, dribbles it off her foot. No kick ball violation there. Ball winds up in the hands of Miller, who will drive, stop on a dime, and pull up for the jumper. That's no good. Rebound to Erica Kuhn. I'm not sure what happened there. I think the ball might have been batted around. At any rate, Munchel brings the ball up for the Lady Lions. Now Munchel gives it over to Tellis as Marlowe looks to get ready to check back in. Munchel has it on the wide side, gives it inside to Gossett, who now kicks it back out to Jen. Jen, big move there behind the back. She kicks it to Gossett. Gossett, oh, what a move from Gossett as she drives baseline, but she gets cut off by number 13, Allie Blum. Gives it back to Tellis, who swings it up to Koloff. Koloff on the drive, the layup. Oh, that's no good. An excellent move. Just wasn't able to finish. Gizzy with the ball. She pushes for the Lady Dragons. Throws up the shot. No good. Fans wanted to travel. Rushville fans wanted to travel. New Pal fans wanted a foul. In any case, neither was called. And Riley Munchel on the other end, taking advantage of all the confusion, gets the basket to go, plus the foul.
Yeah, I believe we have a sub. Annika Marlowe's coming back in.
Marlowe is getting set to check in. She'll check in for Cassidy Tellis. Wonder how long we'll see her this time.
Yeah.
I will say she's given them pretty valuable minutes when she's been in though.
Right. Let's see if Bradley Muncul can complete the
Point play. Oh, no good.
Falls short.
Rebound to Blum. Blum pushes in transition for the Lady Dragons. Now she'll pull it out and give it to Gizzy. And Gizzy will dribble it up top. 50 seconds to go here in the third period. Gizzy puts up a fist, calls it the play. Now Plum looks at her screen. She rejects it right to the basket. A very easy layup there for her.
I believe that is her first point since what, beginning of the second half?
Probably about right.
Or
maybe
first quarter.
It was either first or second
I
quarter.
believe she went scoreless in the second quarter.
She has 6 points, I believe, now in the game, on the day. As Gossett missed the three-pointer there. A couple of air balls from both ends there. As Gossett airballed a three-pointer in the corner, come back down, and a 10-12-footer is missed. The ball will go right back to the Lady Lions. 21 seconds remain in the third quarter. The Lady Lions are holding a 1-point lead on the Lady Dragons. This game could go either way, I'm telling you. Both teams are playing their hearts out. 10 seconds on the clock. Kuhn with it, gives it to Marlowe. Marlowe looks at the clock. 7 seconds, gives it to Munchel off the set piece. That's no good. 2 seconds remain. The Lady Dragons have to get a shot off. They are unaware of the clock. We saw that earlier in the game with the Lady Lions unaware of the clock, and this time it goes to the other side of the court.
It seems as if that third quarter was more defensive than offense.
And that was a very defensive quarter. I believe the Lady Lions only scored 6 points. New Pal scored 12. New Pal did win that quarter, getting themselves back in the game. They were trailing by 7 at halftime, 6 or 7 at halftime, and now the Lady Lions hold a 1-point lead over the New Pal Lady Dragons. Here, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter.
This is a very tight game.
It is.
Yeah.
It's close.
Like you said, it could really go either way.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know if there's really an advantage on the floor right now.
Yeah.
I mean, both teams, the Lady Dragons don't have a lot of subs, and they have one girl off their bench, Taylor Kelly, who has 4 fouls. So I'm not sure how much we're going to see her. And then on the other end, we have Lexi Morris with 4 fouls, and Annika Marlowe's been battling something all game. So both teams are extremely good. I mean, they have to.
But yeah, I think both teams are playing well. New Pal, their best player only has 6 points, and I feel like they're doing really great with that, as they're only down 1, and the Lady Lions have just been playing tremendous the whole game.
Elena Miller has stepped up to the plate tonight. I believe as she gets ready to start the fourth quarter, she has what looks to be 11 points here. She's leading the way for the New Pal Lady Dragons. On the other end, I believe Munchel is leading the way for the Lady Lions with 12 points. We get ready to start the fourth quarter of action. We've got 8 minutes left in this game, and it's anybody's game.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely a nail-biter.
Ball is inbounded to Gizzy, who brings it up across the timeline to start the fourth quarter. She gets an immediate screen from Blum, guarded by Munchel. Munchel guarding her on the wing. She's looking inside, and now gives it to Miller. Miller's been the key factor for the New Pal Lady Dragons all game. Gives it to Blum. Blum drives to the right. Kicks it to Kelly, who will try a jump shot. That's no good off the back iron, but Whitaker with the rebound. One of the smallest girls on the court grabs that rebound and gives it up to Gizzy. Gizzy, swing pass over to Miller, who will try a 3. That's no good. I will say the Lady Dragons haven't shot the ball very well tonight. I'm not sure how many three-pointers they got, but I can't tell you. I don't know if it's been any more than a handful.
It's a 1-point game here, and the Lady Dragons have never led this ball game, so let's see if they can do this here on this possession.
A blocking foul. A blocking foul will be called. No, they did not. Did a lot of reaction from both sides.
Yep.
Foul on Rushville's number 3, Bradley Muncul, her
The
second.
cheer block doing their famous Helen Keller chant. That chant is something else, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Ball inbounded to Whitaker. She gives it to Gizzy. Gizzy kicks it up top to Miller. Miller gives it over to Kelly. Kelly on the drive left. Gives it to Blum, who will try the jump shot. Batted around the rim, no good. Marlowe fights for the rebound and does so and gets it. And the Lady Lions will look to push. Swings it all the way to the corner. Gossett standing there waiting for it as she catches and drives left, puts up a layup. That's good. Oh, Gossett with a great drive. Great drive. On the other end, we've got Miller going to the basket. A very quick shot. That's no good. Jen Klopp on the floor. The ball is being battered around. Looks like Bradley Munchel dives for it, but Gizzy picks it up. Now swung drops into the block for Blum, swings it all the way over into the other block for Kelly, who puts it up and in.
2-point basket,
It's a
number
great
15.
move there by number 15 to spin with the left.
Not a lot that can stop that. And we're right back to a 1-point game. Here 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Marlowe with the drive and kick. Bell Gossett for 3.
They're just back and forth.
It's a great jump shot by Bell Gossett. Now Kelly with the ball. She brings it up for the Lady Dragons. She'll drive right and dump it. Here's Blum up for the layup. That's no good, but she gets her own rebound. The Lady Lions have to block it out. They've got to get the ball. Maybe a tip pass there. Oh, I believe we have a miscommunication maybe between the
I
referees.
think Briley hit it there on the pass. He sent it to the backboard.
It looked like the referee on our side here. Oh, and they changed the call.
Okay.
They changed the call. I'm not 100% sure what you said.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like we have a
I have an idea
couple
what you said,
angered
though,
fans here.
because they changed the call. The referee on our end, I think, called a tip pass,
Yeah.
and the other one did call the overhand back. At any rate, the Lady Lions have the basketball. Munchell brings it up across the timeline, gives it to Kalaf on the wing. Marlowe, a great back door, but no passes there. She swings it over to Gossett. Now Gossett gives it to Marlowe in the corner. Marlowe looking to drive. Crowd didn't like that. They thought a push off there on Marlowe. At any rate, Munchell has the basketball. Swings it back over to Marlowe. Gizzy guarding Marlowe. She swings it over to Gossett. Gossett now looking to drive baseline. Nothing there. Oh, tip pass there. Right back to Kalaf, who dumps it off to Kuhn. Kuhn kicks it out to Bell Gossett. Didn't even look at the basket, but Monica Marlowe certainly did. She'll pull it from anywhere as she knocks down her third 3 of the game.
She seems to be feeling just fine right now.
She is in her zone.
She is.
Gizzy will try a 3. That's no good.
It just seems to be one of those
Long
nights for her, an off night.
She can't get anything to go. Marlowe with the ball off the push and transition. Now Gossett swings it over to Munchell, who would back it out. Lady Lions hold a 7-point lead here with 4:35 left to go in this ball game. Looking to get a screen from Kuhn, and a 5-second call will be called against the Lady Lions. It looked like there was
Quite a lot
amount
of space there. Yeah. That was a questionable call.
That was a questionable call. She was moving towards the rim, towards the screen.
Yeah.
Full timeout called by Duke.
5 seconds.
That was. I'm not sure I agree with that call, but then
Yeah.
again, I don't look like the guys down there in the checkered uniforms.
Well, the Lady Lions are up 7. I mean, it was between a 1-possession game, and now it's a 3-possession game.
They've moved the margin of error here.
Yes, they have.
As the Lady Dragons, I believe, called a full timeout here, so we've got a little bit of time to talk about. Just Isabella Gizzy, I mean, she's struggling.
Yeah, she is.
That's putting it nicely, I think.
She still have 4 points.
I believe she has six or 8, I believe now. Let me double check here.
I believe she has 6, 2 in the third quarter. But yeah, she's struggling. I mean, with her struggling, I mean, it puts the Lady Lions in good position.
Yeah. It seems as if she's almost scared to shoot the ball now after 2 air balls, you know? I mean, it doesn't seem like she's been playing the way she used to.
I can see the crowd playing a factor in it. I mean, that cheer block's been roaring all night, getting in her head.
Yep.
She shot, I'm not sure if she did or not, but I know there's been some air balls tonight from the Lady Dragons. And the Lady Lions have been playing very good defense tonight.
Agreed.
We get ready to come right back into this fourth quarter. Very good song to play there by the band. That song there, it always gets me excited, I know, so I can only imagine what it does to the players out there. I don't believe we had any substitutions on either end.
Let's see if Isabella Gizzy can make an impact with 4.5 to go.
She's going to have to come in clutch here for her team.
Yep.
The screen was set. Looked like the screen she ran. Maybe Munchell ran through the screen, but no call there. Now Miller with the basketball. On the wing, she drives and kicks to Gizzy. Gizzy guarded by Munchell. Munchell both hands up here. She knows she's a shooter. She's got to get those hands up. Gizzy looks to drive left. Kicks it to Miller. And Miller knocks down the 3.
That was a must-need 3 for the Lady Dragons.
Elena Miller.
They had to have that. They haven't been shooting the ball well all night. getting that one to go. Maybe they'll get a little bit of confidence under their belt. Koloff with the ball after Marlowe brings it up, brought it up across the timeline. Now gives it back to Marlowe at the top of the key. Marlowe looking for somewhere to pass the ball. Nowhere to go. Now looks and gets a screen from Munchel. Gives it to Koloff. Koloff drives inside. Gives it to Munchel. Munchel thought about the three. Now drives right. Kicks it to Marlowe. Marlowe's not shy. Oh, that's no good. She was wide open. I would see why she wouldn't be. Oh, Miller.
That's a charge, yep.
There it is. That's a great play from Briley Munchel.
Kudos to Briley to get set and realize what she has to do to get the possession back.
Sacrificing her body for the good of the team.
Yep.
That's a first foul on Elena Miller.
Yeah. And here come the New Pal Dragons with the full press now.
Full court press. Man-to-man full court press. And it immediately makes an impact on a turnover, but they turn the ball right back over, it looks. We'll have a jump ball, and it will stay with the Lady Lions. Again, still showing that full court press. 3:25 remaining in the game. The Lady Lions currently lead 42-38. Belgossett will inbound. Bradley sets a screen for Marlowe. Belgossett has looking at somewhere to go, then does get it into Marlowe. They'll clear away on the man-to-man press. Marlowe brings it up across the timeline. She'll drive left, kick it to Gossett. Gossett looks to drive into the lane, nowhere to go. Gives it to Koloff, who will drive into the lane. Try a little runner, that's no good. Ball batted around. Girls are on the ground. The ball's still in somebody's hand. Does get picked up by Gizzy. Excuse me, by Blum, who gives it to Gizzy. Gizzy on the drive with the left. That's no good. Gizzy gets her own rebound, runs to the three-point line. Thought about the three, gives it inside to Miller. Miller, Jen Koloff trying to poke it in, but I believe a foul is called.
A much better effort on the fouls this second half of both teams, actually. They're both at 5.
Both teams at 5,
yeah.
yes. And Lexi Morris will check back into the game.
Definitely a better improvement from 10 to 5, cutting it right in half.
Absolutely. I mean, they got into the bonus 2 minutes into the second quarter. The Lady Lions did, doing a much better job here with their foul trouble. Morris now guarding, just checked in there. The ball was dumped down inside to Kelly. That's a tough basket.
Number 15, Rachel Kelly.
It's a tough basket by Rachel Kelly.
Agreed.
That's the lead to 2. 2:40 left to go in this game. Marlowe puts a sweet move on Gizzy there. The crowd liked it. Marlowe continuing with a series of moves, and she'll go up and she'll be fouled. The crowd liked that one. Marlowe put the moves on Gizzy there to try and get to the basket.
Foul on number 11, Isabella. Gizzy her second, team 6 at the line for Rushville, number 22, Annika Marlowe.
Gizzy's second foul in the game, as I believe Jen Koloff will check back in.
You know, if the New Palestine Dragons get the Lady Lions a bonus, that could be a bonus overall, could just be a big factor as the game starts to narrow down here.
Annika Marlowe will try her second free throw, as I believe Jen did check back in for Erica Kuhn. And Marlowe misses both. They needed those, and they didn't knock them through. Gizzy's pushing the basketball in transition. Lexi Morris got absolutely elbowed there, and I believe that's 5 on Morris, and I believe she's done.
That is her fifth foul, isn't it?
She took a very hard hit
for the
there.
first time since the first quarter, so let's see if Gizzy can hit her free throws.
Well,
Some clutch free throws here for Gizzy.
and Gizzy does knock down the first. Gizzy will try the second. The band trying to get involved.
1 and 1. 1 for 1.
The band did get involved there, and I'm not sure if they caused the disruption or not. At any rate, she did miss. Now Marlowe pushes off on Gizzy. Gizzy guarded Marlowe very closely here, but Munchel will drive. Kicks it to Kuhn. Kuhn might have gotten away with a little bit of a travel there. And Koloff, Gizzy getting up into the grill, and that's a foul. And Gizzy's not happy about that one.
That is her third foul, and the Lady Lions will be in bonus, I believe. Or is that? Nope.
I believe it should be the bonus.
Yeah.
Number 11, Isabella. Gizzy her
And there is
third,
the you can't do
team
that
7.
chant once again.
She can't do that.
No, she can't.
She cannot do
If she
that.
does, it's a foul.
It is a foul. That's exactly what she did, and that's
Yep.
exactly what she cannot do.
Exactly.
Thus, the cheer block will chant.
Yep. Thus resulting in a 1 free throw for Annika Marlowe because
They
she
can't
can't do that.
They cannot do that.
Yep.
Gizzy does have 3 personals on the game.
She does.
3 instances where something was done that she can't do.
She can't do it.
She can't do
I
it.
mean, you just can't.
Marlo will try the second. And she puts it through. And
Timeout.
Melissa Marlowe will call a timeout.
Full timeout
Full
called by
timeout called by
Rushville.
Melissa Marlowe. And the Lady Lions, they hold a 3-point lead with 2:06 to go in this game. Now, down the stretch here, it's been a wild game. It really has. Both
Yeah,
teams been back and forth. Some jump shots have been hit. A lot of fouls. Some fouls probably more questionable than others. Both teams have probably gotten away with a couple, maybe a couple travels and a few offensive turnovers, but it's been a very eventful game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I agree. The fouls definitely, I think the fouls and the bonuses definitely played a big role in this game. As in total, I think the Lady Lions have a total of 16 fouls, and the New Palestine Dragons have 16 as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that, yes.
In other news tonight, the wrestling team traveled to Shenandoah and came away with a 57-12 win.
There they go.
Wow.
First match of the season.
It is their first match.
1-0.
Great way to start off the year.
Great way to start off the year.
I was very intrigued to see how Aditz Gomez performed out there. His first time wrestling, a foreign exchange student
We
from.
have a lot of foreign exchange students this year participating in various sports. So.
And then
Very
the
pleased.
Rushville boys basketball team has a matchup tomorrow at Shelbyville, right?
First game.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to play tomorrow, Cameron.
It will not be.
With your what is that? An ankle injury, I
Ankle
believe.
injury, yeah.
An ankle injury.
Sorry
Good
to hear
thing
that.
is no broken bones.
Right.
Results came back today.
Yeah,
Nothing,
that's a plus.
nothing broken.
See the doctor tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes.
Let's hope he can be back for hopefully next week, maybe
Yeah.
a few weeks after,
Hope so.
depending on the severity, of course. Game gets back underway here. We've got 2 minutes to go in this game. Gizzy brings the ball up across the timeline, guarded by Mutchell. Gizzy's playing very hard here in these final minutes. She swings it over to Whitaker. Whitaker, guarded closely by Marlowe, gives it over to Blum. Blum, guarded by Gossett, falls down. The ball stolen away by Jen Kaloff. Kaloff pushes, now swings it to Gossett. Oh, Gossett missed an opportunity inside on a layup. Oh, Jen Kaloff almost loses it. She gets it back. I'm not exactly sure how she got to that. Gossett comes up with it, no, and gives it to Marlowe. Marlowe, 1:25 remaining in this basketball game. Gizzy crawls up into her. She gives it off to Kaloff. Kaloff guarded closely by Miller. Miller trying to get her hand in there. Nothing there, though. She gives it off to Marlowe. Marlowe swings it over to Mutchell. And Kelly will come out in pressure with 1:12 remaining. Mutchell applying that little dribble pressure and then brings it back out. Mutchell might. She creates the space, resets the count here. Mutchell drives, kicks to the corner. Gossett, who swings it right back up top to Marlowe. 1 minute to go in this game. Marlowe gives it to Mutchell. Mutchell picks up her dribble, gets double teamed. Marlowe, though, with the ball, gives it to Jen. Jen fakes the three, kicks it to Kuhn in the corner. Lady Lions are doing a great job of stalling here, trying to burn some clock. They were able to burn a good, at least 30 to 45 seconds off the clock.
Agreed. And, I mean, the Lady Lions aren't really shooting the free throws very well, so it might be a smart play by New Palestine to purposely foul to put them on the line.
Make them earn them there at the free throw line. I believe we've seen Jen at the line maybe once.
I
this
believe she
game.
went for 1 for 2, I believe.
Something like that, I think. Let's see if she's able to put in the first one here. Oh, no good. Belle Gossett, though.
Wow. Offensive.
Great rebound by Belle
That's
Gossett.
a big rebound.
And Mutchell now with the ball. Nobody's guarding her. She'll stand there with 38 on the clock.
Stall here for the last 30 seconds.
33 on the clock. They look to foul and do so. They foul Marlowe. And the crowd's letting them hear it.
She just has to hit one to put it for a 2-possession game, so.
Wouldn't be surprised if New Pal does not call a timeout. I'll be surprised.
Yep. The Lady Lions are actually almost a double bonus.
And they will get 2 free throws, I believe, no matter what. Yes. Maybe not this time, but next time.
Next time.
And another free throw missed. These are crucial points that the Lady Lions
Oh,
need.
they threw it away. Looks like some miscommunication there between Gizzy.
And that just sums up Gizzy's night. It really does. I mean, Gizzy struggled offensively.
Yeah.
Few opportunities
Timeout called by
in general.
It's just one of those nights for her. We all have them.
Everybody has them. I think that was my night every night,
Yeah.
though. You know, I couldn't. I struggled
Yeah.
a lot when I was there. You know, I wasn't
mean-
much of a shooter. I was always a defender. But
Yeah. I mean, it's always happened to us. I mean, tennis happened to me. Soccer, I'm sure it's happened to you.
oh, it happened
Yeah.
to me plenty of times in soccer. The amount of times I could have scored a goal and I just kicked it right at the keeper.
Yep. Just one of those nights for us.
One of those nights. 29.5 left to go in this basketball game. The Lady Lions lead by 3, 44-41. Both teams have battled hard.
Yes,
They have played their heart out.
This is a great game.
They've earned a good night's sleep tonight. Let's
Yes,
just
they
say
have.
that. 2 days before Thanksgiving, they're earning their dinner. That's what they're doing.
That they are.
They're
That they
earning
are.
their meal. Gossett will inbound for the Lady Lions. Marlowe is open. She has a layup. And she puts it in. She busts out of the stack there off the inbound and gets an easy layup. Gizzy on the other end looks to drive. And she will get hacked and go to the
Pressure
line.
free throws right here.
This is where Gizzy's gotten her points in the second half. Other than that one layup, she's got points from free throws.
Yep.
Foul on Rushville's number 24, Bell Gossett.
No, put new pal in double
Team
bonus as well.
7.
Or, pardon me, bonus.
In the bonus.
Pressure free throws here.
She knocks down the first.
They really need this free throw to fall.
They do. And I have a feeling, I have a good feeling, they may call timeout if she makes the second
Yep.
one. They want to talk it over on that defensive end.
Yeah. And she does.
Maybe not. They'll
Yeah,
play
oh,
out
yeah.
of it. Oh. Marlowe will call
Yeah.
timeout. Coach Marlowe will call timeout for the Lady Lions.
Full timeout called by Rushville.
And we will have another full timeout taken. Cheerleaders getting ready to come back onto the court. All these fans are so anxious. This
Yeah.
game's a nail biter.
Very tight
This
game.
game is a nail biter. Good shot. The band's getting set to play another song as as everybody's just sitting back. Everybody's
Yeah.
just waiting on the outcome here. We've got 19.8 left to go. What do you think the Lady Dragons might do here?
Well,
They're on the defensive end here. The Lady Lions have the ball, and they've maintained possession fairly well here, especially in the last 3 minutes of this
Right.
basketball game.
I believe what they're going to do is, I believe they're going to try and point out the weakest free throw shooter. And I think they're personally going to foul them, and hopefully missing the first 1-and-1, getting the ball back, and trying to put up a 3 to tie it.
I think the first key, of course, is trying to get a steal, ball pressure, jump the passing lanes. If you get under 12 to 13 seconds, then you might start thinking to foul, because you don't have much time. So then hope to miss the free throw.
Yeah.
Let's see what the game plan is.
Well, nobody's facing the inbounder. Trying to stop. The ball does get into Marlowe. They will look to trap her, and Marlowe throws it away. Monica Marlowe, a very bad pass. Gizzy comes up with it, passes to Miller, but Miller missed. 10 seconds on the clock. Ball batted up in the air, taken back by Blum. 4 seconds on the clock. Miller drives to the basket up for the layup, and she gets fouled.
I don't know why she wouldn't shoot the three-pointer.
I'm not sure if the Lady Dragons realize they're down by 3.
3 points.
Yeah.
She should have stopped on a dime and pulled for 3.
Yeah.
It works if she had the 8-1, but she actually missed the shot. So
Now she's at the free throw
she
line.
could try to make one and miss one.
Right,
on
you
purpose.
purposely try and miss one.
But of course, you gotta know where to place that ball
Right.
on the rim in order to get that rebound.
You gotta hope for it. It's hectic there at the fans are cheering over.
It's here. It is hectic here at Memorial Gymnasium.
She's not let the pressure get to her there. As
Timeout.
Coach Gizzy calls timeout.
Yep.
2.7 remaining on the
Full
clock.
timeout
I
called
definitely
by
think you
inbound.
try and miss it here. I don't think there's any other way.
There's no reason why they wouldn't.
Right.
If they make it, then they give the ball right back to the Lady Lions.
But-
They have to give themselves an opportunity to at least get the ball back.
They got to make sure, she has to make sure she hits the rim though. If she doesn't hit the rim, then it's automatically the Lions' ball.
I'm very interested to see
Yep.
what they do here. I would be surprised if they make it. If she tries to make it and does, I'll be surprised.
Right.
If she doesn't try and she makes it, well, the ball doesn't lie, I guess.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean,
If she does miss it and Lady Lions get a rebound, you almost got to foul immediately with 2.7 seconds, although it might not do much.
It might not leave them a lot of time, and especially if they miss the 1-and-1 down here, that's a full court shot.
At this point, they just got to sit down and pray.
they're hoping for a miracle out here.
Yes, they are.
They're hoping for a miracle here at Memorial Gymnasium on Cinder Rice Proud Court.
And that's where sorry, go ahead, John.
We've seen plenty of miracles here on this floor.
Yeah. And that's where game recognition comes in. You know, you got to recognize you're down 3 with 12 seconds left. You can't go for the layup.
And if you are, you've got to know you're going to make that.
Right.
Well, if you're going to get fouled, you got to know you're going to make it.
Yep.
Miller gets ready to shoot. She's been the girl for the New Pal Lady Dragons. She misses intentionally. Erica Kuhn comes up with the rebound. And the Lady Lions have the basketball with 0.8 seconds to go in this game. I don't know if there's really a chance for the Lady Dragons to even get a shot off.
Well, that might be just enough time to get a shot off, but after getting off the rebound, you know, getting it set, that'd be tough.
To me, I think the only way that they get this rebound or get even a shot off is if she misses the first and makes the second, so they have to take the ball out of bounds. That's about the only opportunity I see them having.
And the Lions are actually in double bonus, so they will be shooting 2 here.
I'll bet the 1977 half dollar. They get the ball out of off the rim, full court shot, buzzer beater, and swish.
The 77 half dollar.
You know how much a half dollar means to me.
I know.
I'll be willing to make that bet.
I'm looking for the shake.
John, you're looking at it.
We've got the shake. She misses.
Get it full court.
Oh my gosh, no good. The 1977 half dollar stays with me. Ooh.
I believe a timeout was called before the clock hit 0. She called timeout the second the ball was caught.
Wow. That's
impressive.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
That is very impressive. Everyone thought that was the game, but
well, now they're talking it over here.
I believe they blew the whistle before the clock went off, so there was a timeout.
I think
Timeout called by New Pal.
I think she got that timeout off.
sorry, but the bet is off for the 1977 half dollar.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. There's a lot of angry fans as they are booing.
Very angry fans.
Hearing a lot of boos.
They want the game to be over in the W column. That's what they want.
And I believe the New Pal get at half court, if I'm not mistaken, or does it stay at?
No, I think here at high school it stays. Here at high school it stays.
Rush County folks sure do know how to use their words.
Yep.
Yeah. Whether they're the best words is another story. But at any rate, we love our fans nonetheless.
And we love our cheer block. Look at all the support.
Look at all of them. You got the big guy down there. He's leaning over. He was leaning over there.
Nervous, yeah.
He's nervous. They're all nervous over there.
As all of us.
I think everybody in the stadium's nervous.
Yep.
The only people that aren't nervous right now are probably the Lady Dragon fans.
Yep.
Another shot here, the cheer block. They really just, they showed up. The cheer block did.
Yes,
they show up night to night for these Lady Lions. I hope they do the same for the boys team here in a few weeks whenever they finally get a home game. I don't think their first home game's until December 10th.
I think their first 3 games are away. So.
They play Shelbyville,
Connorsville.
Shelbyville, Connorsville, and who's your third game, Cameron? Who's your third game? You got Shelbyville, Connorsville, and
New Pal.
New Pal. Right here.
New Pal away. I believe December 3rd.
December 3rd. And then you come home on the 10th.
She's
got to get it off.
Oh my.
Wow,
she got it off.
She did get it off, but it did not go in.
Yep. Great game by the Lady Lions.
That's a great game. That's a great win for the Lady Lions.
Yep.
They will seal the deal with a 46-44 victory over the New Pal Lady Dragons.
That was well done.
That was a great game.
They came in determined to fight hard, and that's exactly what they did.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do, too. They contained Gizzy the entire game. I think they got in her head a little bit. They made her uncomfortable out there on the floor.
I believe they held Gizzy to 8 points.
10 points, something like that.
And I think 4 of those were free throws.
Yeah.
So,
kept her off the scorer's book. That's exactly what they did.
Final score tonight,
Miller stepped up.
Miller
stepped up big time.
She did.
46. Everyone, please check the area around you.
So we want to give a big shout out to our director, Mr. Bentley.
He does a great job.
He does. He really
does
does.
A phenomenal job.
Yep.
Sitting up there behind the screen, behind the scenes,
Yeah.
He's just
making sure everything
doing all
gets
the
done.
work. And the camera crew back here, we got Devin Richardson back here.
Yep.
He's not even looking at me right now, but Devin's doing a great job up there.
Yes, he is.
He's giving me, I don't even know what he's doing right now. We got Emma Philpott back here. She's doing a great job too.
And we can't forget about Schrader Fisher, who's running the scoreboard and doing all the graphics. So
Running everything.
big help.
Everything you see is exactly what's going on back there. we've got a key member of the crew that's not actually a part of the Lions Live.
Yeah.
We've got Jonathan Starkey keeping the book for us.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Couldn't have done it without him.
We couldn't have had some of the statistics that we have without him.
Yep. Agreed.
And of course, we have you guys, the fans, the
Yeah.
viewers.
The viewers,
Thank you for supporting us in the live streams. And,
At
we
Mezcal, I heard they,
yeah.
they play him at Mezcal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
We
Wow.
wouldn't be here without you guys.
Yeah.
Doing it for you, so respect.
Respect. I mean, us three announcers here, we're
Yeah.
getting ready to sign off.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I've enjoyed my time talking with you guys about this basketball game.
Agreed. I've definitely enjoyed it.
Self as well.
Yeah, this is our first time with three announcers, so I'm kind of liking it.
I like it. I think
Yeah.
we should do it more often.
Exactly.
Alrighty, well, this has been the Lions Sports Network, home of the Rushville Lions and Lady Lions. You just watched the Lady Lions defeat the Lady Dragons 46-44. That's it from us. I hope you have a great evening, and I hope we treated you well. So long from us.